Hey guys, welcome back to T Plus. And so today, oh man, I'm so excited once again. So the last video, I tried going to Charles Island, but the tide was too high. The tide is a little bit lower now, and I'm literally walking in the middle of the harbor, as you can see, heading to Charles Island for the first time. That's the mainland there. That's Connecticut mainland. And over there, that's Charles Island. And I was weighing in my heart over and over again whether or not I should make it. But then I saw, I guess, what I assume are some locals. And they were like, what made you stop? And two older women, they continued. They're literally on the island, another guy. Difference is this time, I was able to check the tide calendar, and I know that the tide should be a bit lower at around 2:30. Right now, it's a little bit after 2, so the tide isn't at its lowest. So my plan is to see if I can go around this island and find some stuff out. The cool thing about Charles Island, this place here was inhabited by Native Americans who lived in this region back in the day. 16th century. I believe it was the Spanish also occupied for a short time. Then British monks occupied this place for a short time as well. And it's seen a lot of occupation over the centuries. Documentedly, if that's a word. As far as the documents reflect, it's been occupied since the 16th century. But obviously, the Native Americans would have been using this place way before that. It's actually written that one of the chiefs had this island here, and he used it as somewhat of a, I guess, what we would consider now to be a vacation spot, right, off the mainland. So, oh man, sometimes you just need a little motivation. Because I wasn't gonna make it over here. I swear to God, I wasn't even gonna make a video. That's how the video started, midpoint in the harbor here. But golly, man. It's amazing. All right, guys. So we've officially set foot on the island known as Charles Island. And we're gonna go exploring. Sorry for all the wind. Gotta fix that. But I heard this island, fun fact, I heard this island is haunted. Again, it's been inhabited by several people, including the indigenous people of these lands. And so That's one of the theories. I think also the story about haunting is the fact that every inhabitant of this island ended up not staying after a while. But right now, I believe it's a heron, as the sign said, it's a heron sanctuary. So basically, I think what we call seabirds, their sanctuary. I guess there's some kind of farming happening here. I have no clue where I'm going. But I see a few paths, well, what look like paths to me, or trails. So I'm going in the interior, into the interior of this island here. Not sure if the only inhabitants are birds, but I sure hope that's the case. This area, this area here looks a little bit sketchy. Yeah, I don't know where that leads. But check out this cool bird's nest. Yeah, so I saw another trail that's leading on the other side, somewhere over there. I keep saying trail, but who knows what they are. These guys have like cameras attached to the trees. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be looking out for. But whatever it is, I hope they're sleeping right now. All right, so I see a path here. I'm gonna go check it out. It must be the coolest thing for folks who have like ATVs who live in this area because obviously people have been driving over here. So yeah, so I saw online, this ruin, but I'm not sure where exactly it is. So if I do find it, obviously I'll show it to you guys. So yeah, I just saw part of a ruin. Some folks hanging over there. I don't want to, I want it to be for us. So I'm just gonna circle back this way. It's funny, it's like a whole farm back here, what do you call it? A whole farm. If you know what these trees are, let me know. It's like a whole full-on adventure here. here on Charles Island in the glorious state of Connecticut. I'm pretty sure I should not be back here. This just seems like an area where the farmers, just basically, not farmers, whoever planted these trees, they basically cleared a certain area so they can perhaps maneuver. Oh man, didn't know I was gonna hike this much today. It's all good though. It's all for you guys. See this right here? I don't know if you can see it. It's like a whole thorn tree here. Let's see if I can. Why are these people following me? Jesus. Anyway, we're actually heading back. We're not heading back. We're on the other side of the island. I'm not sure if there's a way to go down here, but there's a lot of thorns here on that side. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. This is what exploration is about. Going into uncharted waters. I'm actually just trying to see if there's a way. Oh. So we made it to the other side of the island. Just gonna go continue around this side. And see if there's another way back in instead of having to go back to where we came. It's funny, like this section here looks like almost like what used to be a golf course a long time ago. I'm sure that's not the case. So basically, it seems as if this island here is being used. Sorry for the geese. Um, this island here has been used as a bird sanctuary for the most part. It's pretty awesome stuff. Glad I built the nerve up to walk across the harbor to get over here. I hope you guys enjoy the view. And guys, if you like these videos, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. I always appreciate that as well. I love to hear what you have to say on these videos. When I do these, when I go out and I explore, and I try to bring you interesting pieces of content. So leave a comment, share some of these videos, let me know what you think. It's appreciated. Reggie Plus. That's the channel you're watching right now, in case you didn't know. So the tide should be lower now, and it stays low for a relatively short period of time. So I'm trying to be mindful of the time as well. But I need to find the ruins. That I passed in an effort to get away from the tourists. Nah, they're fine, they're good. So right now, this island is inhabited, I think 5 of us are on this island right now. Amazing stuff. Check out this beautiful geese right here. Okay, so we have some ruins here. So through my observation, what I suspect is a lot of this entire area here where all the farming is taking place, this was inhabited in the 16th century, earlier perhaps, but certainly this wall is a clear indicator that this in fact was one of the spots. They built a massive cathedral style church here. I believe not friars, but some priests in the 15th, 16th century, 16th century for sure. And I suspect this was the area where that cathedral / church was all those centuries ago. Now it's in ruins. Intensely fascinating stuff. Intensely fascinating stuff to me. Hope it is to you as well. I gotta take a photo. Could you imagine being trapped on this island. Tide raises up and you can't make it back off. Maybe that was a well at some point, water source. But yeah, I could imagine being trapped on this island because there is zero food source for human consumption unless you're willing to eat some flying things. I mean, I'd say, but yeah, this place is dense. So the next time I come here, for sure, I will be bringing my drone. No doubt about it. Yeah, I don't want to disturb the birds too much. So we're gonna start making our way off the island as soon as I can get out of this. Amazing crane nest there. Beautiful stuff. All right. A great singer once said, you better know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. And I'm gonna count my blessings and get off this island. Beautiful place though. Let's do it. So that's where we're heading, back across the bay. Tide should be slightly lower than it was before. So we're gonna make our way off this amazing island. This island is a great spot for a picnic for the adventurers, or the adventurous folks that are out there in this world. The adventurous couples and all that. But just know, watch out for the tide. So right now, just walking on some stones, as I did before at the top of the video. Now we're leaving, doing the same thing. And mind you, even though it's what was it, May, the early part of May right now, early spring, this seawater here in the harbor is pretty cold. So we're almost back in the cold water, guys. Almost back in the cold water. Make sure my pants are rolled up sufficiently enough. And we're ready to go. Some pebble in my shoe. Take that out because I'm going to be walking on rocks, and so I don't need anything sticking me in my Crocs here. So I'm just going to shake that off, re-secure it on my foot here. Okay, both fine. That way we can walk across the water safely. Woo-wee. Yep, back in the water. And it is cold. Hold on. Here we go. Charles Island there in the distance. So the cool thing on this side of the harbor, I call it a harbor. I don't even know if it's actually a harbor, but I'm gonna say, let's say it's a harbor. You have boats out here, boats way out in the distance, and then you have the beach side here, where these folks who live along the shoreline, I guess, they're able to come down and take a swim. And it's all buffered by this stony beach, I'm gonna say. So it kind of prevents the waves from flooding into the harbor certain times of the year. Because you know, water is a very powerful source, and at times nothing can stop it. But certainly this time of the year, it's nice and calm and easy. So we're kind of like in the midpoint. Right now. That's the mainland back here. And That's the island behind, over my shoulders. So kind of in the midpoint, still walking in the ocean, in the harbor. Same thing. It is salty water. And some very slippery rocks. All right, guys, so we made it back to solid ground. That's where we're coming from. Back to solid ground, safe and sound. Again, thank you for watching Ready Plus. If I didn't say it before, let me say it again. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these videos, my adventures, or for you. And until the next one, keep moving, my friends.